Kim Kardashian is in the middle of having her $60 million Los Angeles mansion torn down. The reality TV star has started the process on her Hidden Hills property, and it looks like Kim is making major changes at the home that she once shared with her ex-husband, Kanye West. Here is what you need to know about Kim's mansion. It looks like Kim Kardashian is having the mansion that she shared with Kanye West demolished. She is having at least parts of the $60 million Los Angeles mansion torn down, and it seems she is working on renovating the home. There are hopes her renovations go better than Kanye's, which cost him millions in a lawsuit after the fact. There were aerial photos taken of the work being done to tear down parts of Kim's Los Angeles mansion. The construction team are also destroying many of the lawns there, as it looks like Kim is making major changes to the mansion and the surrounding area in a sweeping renovation. Kim and Kanye bought the mansion in 2014 for $20 million and did extensive work on it at that time. It now seems Kim wants new changes, possibly to erase much of her memories of Kanye from the home. Several exterior walls have been torn down. One photo shows a room that appeared to belong to daughter Chicago that was completely demolished. Fencing has been put up to block off the tennis courts and swimming pool, and machinery is in place. Kim's mansion includes 8 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a cinema, a basketball court, and a huge swimming pool. It is fully decorated in white, beige, and cream. Kanye previously said he designed the property, which might explain why Kim is changing everything. This seems to be very different from the renovations that Kanye West made to the mansion he moved into after leaving Kim Kardashian. In that case, he had the mansion gutted and then abandoned it. The people working on it eventually sued him for unpaid wages. Kanye had his new wife, Bianca Censori, sign papers so he could sell it despite the lawsuit, and he took a major financial loss on the mansion after this. Kanye also just lost money thanks to a lawsuit from former employees. Bianca also signed this settlement agreement, and he is paying them $625,000 to resolve the case. A former assistant named Lauren Pichota is also suing Kanye West for an incident she claims happened at Sean Diddy Combs' home. Kim Kardashian has been open about how difficult co-parenting with Kanye West is in the years since their divorce, but now, it sounds like there's not much parenting coming from his side at all. Following reports that he hasn't spent time with his children in almost 2 months, Kim opened up about what it's like to parent 4 children alone during a new podcast appearance. It's actually been about 57 days since he was last photographed with his kids. In recent weeks, he's been spending time in Japan with wife Bianca Censori, which has left Kim responsible for kids North, St. Chicago, and Psalm back in California on her own. This week, Kim appeared on friend Zoe Winkler's podcast, What in the Winkler, where she opened up about being a single mom. Though she did acknowledge that she has a great support system, she also said things get tough for her on those nights when her kids are sleeping in your bed, kicking and crying and waking up. People always will jump on the, "Oh, but you have the resources to have nannies and to have help." I just think that no matter what kind of help I have, I'm basically raising 4 kids by myself here, she said, according to BuzzFeed. I had 5 kids that I had to take 2 came over and everyone leaves and you want to leave at different times and want different stuff, she said. I feel like I'm a pit stop of a racer driver. When it's like, brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth. Okay, get dressed, do your hair. That's what's really important to me. Taking them to school and driving them to school every single day, it's what I have to do no matter what my work schedule is, she said. That's just like my bonding time. That's when I can get them up, get ready, but it's madness. Her kids may not be spending much time with their father these days, but this is what they'll really remember when they're older. Mom taking them to school every day, no matter what else was going on in their lives. When living in the spotlight as much as someone like Kim Kardashian, a reality star, social media phenomenon, actress, activist, business mogul, the list goes on, feeling judgment from others is, sadly, part of reality. Especially when it comes to the scheme's founder's skills as a mother, she's faced a lot of unfair criticism. In this week's episode of iHeartRadio's podcast, What in the Winkler, Kardashian spoke to host and good friend Zoe Winkler about the hard truth of raising children as a single mom. Kardashian shares 4 children with ex-husband Kanye West, North, St. Chicago, and Psalm. And while the parents, once known as the beloved celebrity couple Kimmy, were co-parenting at the start of their split in 2022 despite reported disagreements, that doesn't appear to be the case any longer. Kardashian said as much during the recent podcast episode, where she got candid about her struggles. The Calabasas native opened up about the judgment she faces, which makes her feel alone. And even though she has a support system in her loved ones, at the end of the day she's basically raising 4 kids by. But sometimes in the middle of the night when they're all sleeping in your bed kicking you and crying and waking up, it's not something that I talk about a lot because I feel like there is always a lot of judgment or people always will jump to the, "Oh, but you have the resources to have nannies and to have help," Kardashian explained. And I just think that no matter what kind of help I have, basically raising 4 kids by myself here is. Winkler finished her thought by responding, "Insane." Kardashian also stressed that taking her kids to school each morning is really important to her. "That's just like my bonding time," she shared, while also admitting that it's madness. Following Kardashian and West's divorce, the rapper continued to make headlines for reported erratic behavior and controversial statements. He started seeing Bianca Censori, an employee working at his company Yeezy, and the pair got married soon after. As for Kardashian, who posed for SI swimsuit in 2022 in the beautiful Dominican Republic, she's had one highly publicized relationship since her split from West with Pete Davidson, but is now reportedly single. In October of this year, a source told People that Kardashian doesn't have time for dating and instead is very much focused on being a mom. Although she has help, it's still a lot of work for her to balance and coordinate everything, the source added. With 4 kids, several ongoing business ventures, her work as an actress and her dedication to prison reform, we truly commend Kardashian for all she does.